everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a talk through. I haven't done one of these in a while. I've usually done the voiceovers, but today's video is all about contouring and highlighting. I feel like I should do one of these videos because I haven't done one on my channel, and I'm going to be using the Chi Chi highlighting contouring palette. Now I have had some people say, how do you contour, how do you do all that stuff that's just so confusing. I don't know if there's a rule. I'm just going to show you how I do it, and yeah, it might be wrong, might not be what you like to do, but this is just how I contour, highlight and sculpt the face. So I've got my full face of makeup on already. Oh, I haven't set my face. I have to set my face still. But yes, eyes, everything's pretty much on. I'm just going to set my face off camera and we'll be back to go into this. Okay, I'm back. Face is set. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this Chi Chi palette. I have used it, but I'm funny with makeup. I like to keep it in its packets and whatnot. But anyway, we'll just, let's go on with this. So, highlighting and contouring palette. This is what it looks like here. So I'm going to try my best to use as many of these shades as I can. I tend to not use these colours though, but these are the contouring ones, but I'm just going to roll with it and see what we get. Alrighty, so let's jump straight into, let's set my under eyes first because I've already concealed them. I'm going to be using this number 3 powder, which is the banana powder. Now, I'm just going to wing it, like I said. I'm going to use this Real Technique setting brush and just apply. Oh, there's no mirror with this. Hang on. I'm going to go in with that banana powder and set my under eye concealer. So what I do is pick up a lot of product, tap away the excess, and then I just place it. I should zoom you in so you can see. Right, so I just place it as close to, not as close, I just place it to set. And just doing the other eye, just setting all of that concealer. Alrighty, so that's all set. So my concealer should not move and I should have beautiful lines, no lines under my face. I'm going to use, which colour? I'm going to use number 2 to set, I have set my face, but I'm going to set these lines here because I have really bad smile lines. So I'm going to use that same brush and just dip into that number 2 and just set those smile lines. I want this video to be very simple for you guys because contouring can be scary and you look at the palettes and you're like, huh? But I'm just showing you what I do and hopefully it's simple enough for you. Now it also says in this palette you can use 2 and 4. So 2 is just what I used on my smile lines and 4 to set the rest of your face or do whatever. So I'm just gonna go by my rules and just use number 4 just to set my forehead. It's quite a pinky, actually I'm gonna mix it with number 2 because it's very pink. So 2 and 4, tap away the excess. And down the bridge of my nose because I have early pores. If you're new to my channel, I have oily skin and I cannot get away from it, no matter what I use. So I'm just gonna set the nose, forehead, and why not do the chin? Alrighty, I'm going to leave all that alone for now and we're going to move on to the contouring, which is the most nerve-wracking part for me to film because I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I'm just going to quickly read this. See, it says 5 and 6 have got the greyish undertone. I am not touching 6. I reckon I'll come across really chalky and muddy, so I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to, however, try 5 and ever so lightly. Now I'm going to show you how to contour. I can't nose contour, so we're going to do the cheeks first. Alrighty, so with contouring, the easiest way I can say to do it is make a fish face, like so. I'm going to explain what to do. So with your fish face, can you see those lines there? That's your cheekbone and that's your contouring area. Contouring area. You try not to go too far into your face with contouring because it just doesn't look right. And that's my personal opinion. If you do it, totally up to you, but on myself, no, it doesn't suit me very well. So I usually tend to stop about there. So I'm going to be using the Chi Chi contouring highlighting brush and dipping into number 5, the tiniest amount. I can go really overboard and it can be a disaster. It can go muddy, cakey, and then you've got to try and fix it. So less is more, and it says in this palette, I just read it before, the golden rule of successful highlighting contouring is to use as little product as possible. So the end result is believably natural to blend in well and add more color gradually. That is a handy tip for anything. Just less is more and you can build it. So we're going to just dive into it. All right, so tiniest amount. I think I picked up too much anyway, but we're going to make a fish face and contour. I've got an ulcer and it's killing me. All right, so can you see? So that's just one line. And what I tend to do when I contour is you apply it, and I tend to blend upwards. If you blend downwards, I feel like you're creating less of a jaw structure and your face isn't as sculpted, and we're all about trying to give ourselves a lift. So I have a tendency to do this as well, like get out of the fish face, and I'm going to try and stay in the fish face. So just adding a little bit more. So you can see that is a line and that is not blended to anything, so it's just there. So what I'm going to do is do the other side. A little bit more. And then I'm going to just get, this is just a multitask brush from Real Techniques. My bronzing brush is packed away for when I go to Bali. Yeah, we'll get into that next. But anyway, I'm going to blend this up. So I'm going to grab the product and just blend it up seamlessly and effortlessly. I'm moving it towards my hairline, like so. Do the other side. And we can clean this up if we make a mess as well. I'm going to leave that contouring alone for now and move on to the temples. I never used to contour and bronze the temples, but I have started to because I feel like I have a flat face when I don't. I'm just giving definition to my face, and I notice when I wear my hair up, I can notice it more. So just dipping into number 5 again. I just grab too much and just placing it on the temples. Temples, forehead, tip of the forehead. Anyway. And what I tend to do lately is blend it down on the hairline so it sort of meets where we were before. Think of contouring as a 3. And then I'm just going to blend it into the hair. Why not? So I'm just placing that under the jaw to give myself a facelift. So there's my 3. I'm going to go with number 7 because I think it's closer to the hula by benefit and I don't want to stuff it up. So I'm going to bronze. So I'm going to dip into number 7 with this brush I use just to clean it up. Tiniest amount. Can you see how much product I just picked up? And with the bronzing now, this is where I just go off and do my own thing. So I just apply it on top of the contour. Yeah. On top of the contour and just blend it. Blend, 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 blend. Whoops. See? Little bit. It gets away from me. And if you ever make a mistake, have your powder brush free and just pat it away to fix it up. And I'm going to apply it to the forehead because I want to be tanned. And I'll just blend that. So I don't know if you guys can tell or if it's not too contour enough for you guys, but it is for me. Now, I haven't really made a mess, but just for the sake of video, if you ever make a mess with your contouring, you find that you've gone too low, like I said, you want to try and stay that area, what you can do is with your banana powder or the number 2, I'm going to use the number 2, I've just got this flat sort of chisel brush, and what you do is pick up the product and then you just carve out where you sort of stuffed up, where you went a little bit overboard, and you just pat that in, and I'm just going to leave that there just to get a precise line. Alrighty, I'm going to wipe away what I just did because I don't want to be too carved. Okay, so that's the contouring bronzing part done. I'm not going to do my nose, I'm sorry, but I can't nose contour to save my life, and I think my nose looks okay. But I'm going to highlight. So what I'm going to do, because there actually is a highlighting shade in this palette, it's number 1, this one here. Just going to highlight my cheekbones, everywhere I highlight usually. So, cheekbones, whoa, I did this last time with another contouring palette. Damn it. Less is more, less is more. If you ever add too much product as well, have a stippling brush that's clean to blend everything together in case of emergencies like that. Less is more. I didn't actually think this was pigmented as it was, because when I swatched it, it didn't come up like this. That is a real white highlight. Going to do my brow bone as well. Whoa. Alright, I am just going to add a little bit of blush, just the tiniest bit. This one, which is 120 Pink Rose. I've done this all back to front. I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. Now, if you ever feel that you have gone overboard with bronzing, the highlighting and the blush, you can blend it all together with a stippling brush, just a clean one, just to merge it all together so it looks natural. Like so. Alrighty. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's pretty basic, but this is how I would contour and highlight on a daily basis. Not for work though, but yes, when I do my makeup. This video is not sponsored. I bought this palette on my own and I think it was $24 or $23, and I'd recommend it. It's really good. As I said, I have used it before and it's got all the helpful tips in here on what to do. But if you have another contouring palette that's similar, just use that. And I hope you got something useful out of this video. If you did, yay! But otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. And subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Bye!